5 to 10 seconds, that gate will drop. And we'll get a look right between the Yamaha Troy riders. Roncada to the right, Fonseca to the left. We're off and running. The second moto of the 125's underway. And it's Nathan Ramsey once again with the hole shot. He loves that starting gate position on this track. That's Curry to the outside on the red Honda bike and nips a back wheel of Ramsey. Travis Pastrana moves into second place. He's in a battle now with Ernesto Fonseca. Fonseca with a much better start here in Moto 2. It's Nathan Ramsey holding on in the lead. Travis Pastrana in second place on the Suzuki. And look at there, Ernesto Fonseca cutting in on Travis. Oh, John Mitchell. He wrenches for the leader, Nathan Ramsey, and Mitch Payton. Times are getting tense back in the mechanics area. Ramsey looking strong, number 24.
You get an idea from the emotion of Mitch Payton and John Mitchell as mechanic how much that hole shot means.
Roncada is making a move forward now. Nathan Ramsey coming around the corner. There's Travis Pastrana in second place. And the battle between Yamaha Troy riders for third.
How about Paul Curry up there again? A chance to make his best overall showing of the season.
After coming off his best overall with the 6th at Budds Creek.
But Nathan's got the starts wire, that's for sure. He's got a little bit of breathing room now over Pastrana and Roncada.
Roncada getting by Pastrana. And Fonseca now back in fourth.
Roncada's on fire these days. I can't believe he got around Pastrana already. I didn't think that would happen that easy.
There's no question that Roncada is the fastest 125 rider these days, but maybe Pastrana's foot is still bothering him too, despite the week off in between the last round and this one.
Well, the thing people forget a lot of times is that not only is it difficult to ride and race while injured, but what do you do during the week? You know, he's not able to do his normal routine, be in his greatest shape, and practice and have those sharp skills. What I'm noticing is little mistakes here and there by Pastrana, where Roncada is just hitting everything exactly the way he wants. You've got to ride a lot to be able to ride that sharp.
Another thing to consider in the overall scheme of things, too, Roncada is in second place, and Lamson, who's battling him for the points lead, is back in 6th.
Yeah, that's a big boost for Roncada. If he can just stay ahead of Pastrana this moto just by 1 position, he'll still put more points on him this moto, a lot on him from the first moto, and extend his lead even more.
So Roncada is in the catbird seat as far as the points, championship points going right now as they pass the mechanics area. Nathan Ramsey's looking for the overall victory here. So with Nathan Ramsey leading and Roncada in second, battle is anticipated. Let's turn to our Suzuki trivia question. Who was the last 125 Suzuki rider to win the overall here at Red Bud? The answer and the action coming up next. Second moto of the 125s from Buchanan, Michigan, and our Suzuki trivia question. Who was the last Suzuki rider in the 125 to win the overall? Guy Cooper in 1990. He also won it 2 years before that as a 2-time winner here in the 125s. Mitch Payton, the head of Pro Circuit Kawasaki, with his fingers crossed for Nathan Ramsey to hold on. As number 26, Stefan Roncada right now putting the real heat on Ramsey. They almost touched tires in that last turn.
Well, Roncada's so confident right now, and he also knows that the kind of intimidation he must have over Nathan, and the closer he can be to him, the more nervous he'll make. Look at Roncada, just makes a completely new line out there in the grass. He pretty much can go wherever he wants to go on the motorcycle. He's so much under control and relaxed out there, so confident. He's probably toying with Nathan right now, which is hard to believe because when you watch Nathan, he's moving.
It's good to see him moving this fast and in the lead after such a miserable start on the season with injuries.
He was riding into cast the same as Pastrana earlier this season, trying to ride Supercross. Yeah, tough fight back, but he's led both motos here.
Stefan Roncada has been the story of the season so far, along with the excitement generated by the first-year pro Travis Pastrana in the 125s. But it's been Roncada's consistently fast performances that have exhilarated the crowd as far as competition is concerned.
His great season and all the attention to Travis Pastrana has really overshadowed Nathan Ramsey and the great season he had last year. He's just trying to fight his way back into it. And here at Redbud, he's found his speed.
Ramsey holding off Stefan Roncada a little longer this moto. He's keeping the pace up, and the two are really a long way away from the rest of the pack now.
It's surprising me that they both pulled away this far from Travis Pastrana. Travis can usually hang on to whatever the pace is, regardless of how many chances he has to take. But look at the difference in these guys. Ramsey is totally clean, and look at how dirty Roncada is. You can't even read his front number plates. And he's just getting showered. The longer he stays behind him, the more risk he's going to run of not having any tearaways left for the rest of the moto.
And a big factor as far as his team is concerned, they're thinking points. He came into this race 15 points ahead in first place, and he's ready to cop a lot more and secure that #1 position.
Well, as long as he stays ahead of Lamson and Pastrana on this moto, he'll extend that points lead a little bit more. But imagine how great it would be if he could get around Ramsey and have Ramsey finish between himself and those guys. It would give him 3 more points.
Even when he was out of first place, he was only 3 points back of the leader. Roncada now serious about making his move. A little stutter right there by Ramsey was just what the doctor ordered for Stefan Roncada. Good clean pass.
He gambled a little bit on that one. He set him up in the corner before, squared it, went to the outside, which would not be the fastest line. But you're right, Art, if it hadn't been for the little mistake by Ramsey. Here it is. He goes to the outside. Ramsey gets kind of stuck between 2 berms right there. Roncada goes right around him. That was beautiful.
Roncada in a good, safe place at the right time, David.
And just lays it over and rides around those next couple of berms with such great balance and pulls away.
Stefan Roncada looking for his 4th consecutive moto win.
Well, he started to dominate to the point where if he can hold on to this moto, he'll be able to line up next week.
And here goes Pastrana getting around Nathan Ramsey. Travis Pastrana moves into 2nd place. Can he possibly challenge Roncada in this moto?
Absolutely. You never know. Travis caught Nathan so quick. He came out. We didn't see him on our last shot. He's already up in there, pulling away. He won't be happy until he catches Roncada and makes a race of this. There's Roncada just in the corner ahead of him.
Pastrana here in his first season in pro action, getting a victory at Southwick. Bike? Question mark. That's Nathan Ramsey's mechanic.
Well, he may be feeling like as far off the pace as Nathan dropped all of a sudden. Maybe he's questioning whether there's something wrong with the bike. Maybe he'll want to pull in and tell him, and they could rectify that problem. It's still pretty early in the race. That wouldn't make me feel too good if they were wondering what's wrong with the bike.
Roncada, Pastrana, and Ramsey are top 3. More 125 action coming your way. Welcome back to Buchanan, Michigan for more motocross action. This is the second 125 moto of the afternoon. Stefan Roncada, the winner in the first one. He is also leading this one. But Nathan Ramsey's got his problems right now. Nathan Ramsey is moving backwards, and he has not done that double. That might give us an indication there could be something wrong with the bike as Ernesto Fonseca makes the pass. Let's go down to Davey now and find out if he suggests a problem.
Guys, that time around, Nathan Ramsey's mechanic, John Mitchell, rode on the board bike with a question mark. I watched Nathan's reaction. When he came down toward us, he shook his head yes. Can't tell what's wrong, but something's definitely up with the 2nd place finisher's bike here in the 2nd moto.
Boy, Davey, the hard luck kid of the year 2000 as far as our sport is concerned in the 125s, Nathan Ramsey. Our Suzuki stopwatch will take it from 2nd place and move it back. Here's Curry. And behind Curry in 5th is Lamson, 8.27 seconds between 2nd and 5th. They don't have a stopwatch with enough seconds on it to count Roncada's lead.
He has checked out and made this a race for 2nd. And from 2nd all the way back past Lamson, those guys all have a shot. It's pretty close between all the rest of the guys, and plenty of time left in the moto for anybody to make a big move.
It's a big race for Curry.
He's got some heavy hitters back there. Lamson.
Here comes Lammy on the inside. Curry looks back at him. So a true privateer trying to hold off a two-time champion. As they go into the corner, Curry hops into the line of Steve Lampson. Curry doing a good job so far. Lammy, though, trying to pick up the slack to take over fifth. He cuts to the inside. Steve Lampson, will he hold on to it? Oh, good move by Curry. Back and forth we go for fifth. Curry to the outside. Lammy, number 6. He's the only 125 rider with a single-digit number. Let's see if he can catch up after the jump. Oh, Curry is really putting on the speed.
He has answered every move by Lampson. When Lampson came underneath him, I thought he had the pass made. If he'd have slowed down in the line, he could have done it, but Curry guessed right, cut back underneath him. Probably surprised Steve a little bit. He figured that making this pass would be a little easier than it's turned out.
Curry, the first motocross that he and his father went to, he won or placed very high in the first moto, thought that was it, went home. Missed the second moto. He knows better right now because he's doing a great job in this second moto.
Pushing hard coming into that corner back there, hit a braking bump, rode the front wheel for about 20 feet, saved it, recuperated, and still holding these guys back. That's Schnell that Lampson was actually a little worried about. Schnell was putting enough pressure on Steve. He had Steve looking back. And
Steve can't afford to lose any more points to Stefan Roncada and stay competitive throughout this season. Curry not only racing well, but rather appropriate for this Independence Day weekend. The stars and stripes he's got on.
Oh, he looks cool, but I guarantee you Steve Lampson is tired of looking at him. He cannot be worried about the championship if he's trying to find his way around Paul Curry for a number of laps. He's got to pick up the pace and start charging to the front.
And that's Nathan Ramsey right in front of Curry. Curry with a shot at moving up another notch.
He should be able to do it. They caught Nathan, and Nathan is having some kind of a problem. I'm not sure if he's gotten used to that and he's able to adjust his pace, but I don't think so. These guys putting a lot of pressure on.
Whoa, Curry to the inside. Oh, nice move by Paul Curry.
That was a little bit risky, too. He didn't have a whole lot of room to be able to squeak by into that berm. He just got it done, and now he's got a little buffer back there to Lampson and Schnell.
These are not happy folks at Pro Circuit Kawasaki, wondering what's wrong with Nathan Ramsey's bike.
Oh, Mitch Payton and that crew, they work hard. They don't like to see little mistakes like this. Get to the inside. Curry just muscles his way around. Then he's going to come to the inside. He's got to lean in there and try to make sure he doesn't clip the front end of Nathan and still gets into that berm. His front wheel could have drifted over that easily.
Oh, the track really rutting up here in the second moto of the 125s. The 250s coming up next. There's Steve Lampson. And Lampson just hasn't been able to get around Curry. Roncada is our leader. Our next telecast comes to you from New Berlin, New York, the famed Unadilla track. Hope you can join us then. Welcome back to action in our final 125 moto of the afternoon from Buchanan, Michigan. Paul Curry trying to hold off Steve Lampson. Lammy's been trying this whole race to get around Curry. Here comes Lammy on the inside. Oh, what a gutsy move by Steve Lampson.
And what set that up was a little mistake by Curry. Just a tiny mistake is all it takes for Lampson. Lampson had to be close enough to take advantage of that, and he's been just getting impatient back there. He started applying a lot more pressure, and it paid off.
Well, Curry just trying to hold on to that spot right now as he's in a pack of riders currently in fifth.
Well, I believe he's going to have his hands full with Greg Schnell. Schnell's the kind of guy, it looked to me like Schnell was keeping pace with Lampson. And if that's the case, he should be able to move around Curry.
Here's Travis Pastrana. Almost a lonely ride in second place for Travis right now, David.
Yeah, this is no fun. He's getting over the double. Look at that. Beautiful. Over it clean, into the next berm. But, you know, he would like to be catching Roncada right now. He'll take a second, but he's losing points, and he knows that.
Roncada, of course, just checked out on us early. And this could be 4 in a row for number 26. 4 moto wins in a row.
That gives you the kind of confidence that you have when you go to a local race. And you're looking at everybody on the line going, I got this. I mean, that's the way he's going to feel in this class. He gets the white flag right there.
5 podiums in 6 races this year. Stefan Roncada, yeah, Frenchman has never won the 125 Outdoor Nationals. Jean-Michel Bayle didn't, although he was on his way one year, right, David?
He was close, and now Curry's got Jessamine breathing down his neck. So Jessamine got around Schnell, really putting on the pressure.
Oh, Jessamine cuts to the inside. Oh, Brandon had a good first moto, and he's on his way to recovering for a good second moto.
I don't know how the heck Curry is able to stay up. That's twice in that same exact place in that corner. Lamson, and then Jessamine clipped his front wheel, and it didn't bother him.
As I was saying, Jean-Michel Bale did not win a 125 National Outdoor title, and neither did Mikel Pichon. But this young man is certainly got his sights set and is well on his way, as he's looking forward to his third victory in 6 races. Paul Curry is looking forward just to holding off number 63, the Privateer Yamaha of Greg Schnell.
And Sellard's back there. I don't think he's really got a shot at Curry. But if these guys get together, he needs to be close enough to take advantage.
Here comes Snell. Curry tries to shut the door, but Snell gets by him. Nice move by Greg in the block pass.
And you just hate getting past on the last lap.
A fired up Stefan Roncada has got to have the whole Yamaha crew, Yamaha of Troy as well as Team Yamaha, fired up about his chances now for a championship as he takes the checkered flag for the second time this afternoon. So Roncada, Travis Pastrana, Ernesto Fonseca 1, 2, and 3. Good ride for Ernesto here today, the second moto.